Hi, it is Ayikam time again. So, usually we can read in the forum or when we discuss with other Wing Chuners, always the mention of your Wing Chun, my Wing Chun, your lineage, my lineage, our lineage doing this way, your lineage doing that way. Uh, the grandmaster says this and say that. Then when in debate they will say, oh, this is your Wing Chun, this is my Wing Chun, according to this grandmaster, it has to be done this way. Well, all this is an authoritarian type of stuff, okay? However, in fact, the ancient Chinese martial arts, such as Xiu Lim Tao, which is recorded in the 1840, is not this type of authoritarian stuff. Okay? In fact, it is scientific. It is no different, or you can say it is parallel with Galileo's scientific observations approach. Okay? So if you look at the history of the Wing Chun development for past 160 years, somehow it turned into this authoritarian type of stuff, like using the authoritarians to replace the law of physics, the law of human biomechanics, and the Yellow Emperor classics. Okay? So that's what it is, and if anything goes wrong, they will people when they debate, they will turn into like the church debate with the Galileo. Okay, they will pick anything they like just to make sure they win, instead of to find out what's going on. So you can see this is exactly the same between the authoritarian and the scientific, between the Galileo and the church, and the lineage type of the Wing Chun and the scientific type of Wing Chun. And in fact, the ancient, that's what I'm saying, it is based on scientific. Okay? The science of Galileo is observational. So it observed and it found out things. Okay? And observe, investigate, confirm, and then it's scientific because it is be able to be explained, test, repeatable, and experiment with. Okay, so it is exactly scientific stuff what the ancient of the Wing Chun or even the mother art, the Hermes Zhuang do. It is not the authoritarian saying that, oh yeah, because somebody said that the earth is the center of the universe. Okay? And today when people bring out this my lineage, this is that lineage, or certain people, certain grandmaster or certain top grandmaster in the past of the Wing Chun say so, and so those are exactly like saying the earth is the center of the universe, and you must not question, you must not present different things, otherwise you are sinful. Okay, or you can be picked on different things, just whatever smelling or anything, just to prove that whoever do not listen to those, do not buy those authoritarian stuff, lose. Those are win and lose, and personal and so forth, and authority and want to control, and got nothing to do with what is the facts. Okay, so let me show you one thing. I am talking about this Hermes Zhuang for past 15 years. Okay. And people back and forth come in with different kinds of debate, and some even later saying, oh yeah, you don't have a master to learn the Hermes Zhuang, how can you know a whole bunch of stuff? Well, let me tell you, even Hermes Ezhuang is an observational scientific art. It got nothing to do with this authority of you need to go to learn from certain grandmaster or so forth. What is the proof? Let me prove to you. This is the writing of Hermes Ezhuang. This is the summary of it. Okay, this is a summary, this is the quid here. Okay? The first here is said 向天法地. It means observe the heaven and the earth. That's how it starts. Hermes Ezhuang, yes. Okay? Buddhist is really scientific. Buddhist is not some kind of authoritarian kind of stuff. Okay? So the first quid of the Hermes Ezhuang, in the summary, in the beginning, you have the like a paper, technical paper. It have an abstract, and this is the summary. The core is said, observe the heaven and the earth. Okay. And with this observation, it come over here. It said, 为气以脉. Okay. So it said that it is only breathing and the energy flow. Okay, it's part of it. Well, you talk about, oh, Hermes is just a qigong. No, look at this. Over here it said, 冰冰克敌分寸之中. Okay, so 冰冰克敌分寸之中. It said, subdue the enemy within inch. Okay, so it says gently subdue the enemy within inch. That's martial art, right? Also, it said here, okay, 用中无形. Okay. 用中无形. Okay, here again. 用中无形. This means within application there's no fixed form or fixed shape or fixed techniques. So this is the summary, the concentrate summary of the Hermes Ezhuang. It tells you, observe the heaven and the earth. It tells you the important thing is the breathing and the energy flow or the qi. It tells you gently subdue the enemy within inch. It tells you that within the application there's no fixed form. Okay. So that's what Hermes Ezhuang is about. It is a scientific stuff. It doesn't say, I say so, or I am the creator, or I'm the grandmaster. This is my Hermes Ezhuang, this is your Hermes Ezhuang. We say this, we do this. You know, it just say, observe the heaven and the earth. And one thing I want to tell you about this, you say that there's only the breathing and the energy flow. Because the Chinese, when they observe the meridians, they are actually using living human to observe that, because they know that once the breathing stops, then the energy flow is not there. So they use a real human. Okay, and today in today's science, if we study the different phase of water, then you can find out that there are things in human body that only when human is alive that's there. Okay, so it's not a cold dead anatomy. Okay, so this from Hermes Ezhuang, and since the Yikam Xiu Lim Tao Quid of or the Red Boat Siêu Thảo kit of 1840 is using the kit in the Hermes Zhuang. And also the Xiu Lim Tao Xiu, meaning observe things in details in order to master the art. That is what Xiu Lim Tao is about. Observe the minute, the details, in order to master the art. So Wing Chun is based on that. It's based on scientific observations. So it's like the same thing, or I should say, the analog can be parallel or analogy, like the Galileo approach. It is scientific approach. It is by observations, verifications, confirmations, those stuff. It's not, hey, because I'm me, so everybody have to listen to me. Okay, that's missing the point. That's what I call the subjective center. Oh yeah, the earth is the center of the universe. Okay, it is not. Observe it and see what's happening, what's going on. Now, this book is all about observations. You go through the 6, 13, 3, 6 core element, 13 state, and 3 system key. And it is actually based on whatever the ancient wrote. And one can look at that and go observe each of them, okay, to find out what it is. So that is in the line of the scientific. It is away from authoritarian stuff. Okay. Now, even the Buddha's teaching, like the Anapanasati, it is also an observation scientific base. It is not because I'm Buddha, you listen to me. And it never say, I think this way, I believe this way. What to believe, what to think. You observe and you see what it is. You don't think, oh yeah, I think this way, I believe this way, or my grandmaster say this way, my lineage say this way. Are you kidding? Are you going to try to use the authoritarian to override the law of physics or law of nature? Okay. So speaking about Anapanasati, the meditations which is to develop the samadhi and wisdoms of Buddhism, which taught by Buddha. Very simple. When one practices that, one observes there are 3 things there: the breathing, the thought, and the awareness. The awareness which can aware of the breathing and the aware of the thought. Thought comes and goes, different thought, and there's breathing. So when they sit in the meditation, right away they use this awareness, this component, to observe the thought and the breathing. And the key is, the focus is to observe the breathing. So why? Because they want the breathing and the awareness become one. And in the middle, for sure, the thought come up, raise, right? Rising up and so forth. So they use the techniques to make sure that the awareness and the breathing become one, and then it enter into the samadhi. That's how it is. So they can know their body. So in Anapanasati, at first they observe the breathing in and out, inhale, exhale, and then how long is the breathing, and then is that the breathing go to the whole body. Okay. So it's an observations, and they know the goal, which is you need the breathing and the awareness become one. Okay, and then they enter the samadhi. It's very clear, it's scientific, repeatable stuff. Okay. Now, if you look at today's, everybody talk about this NIM or thought, okay, or ideas. So what is that? ideas and thought, they are thoughts, thinking. However, as we know, those are not the thing you want to use to enter into samadhi. What you want is using the awareness. Okay? Thought can trap one. So when somebody say, I think, I believe, you know right away, they are out of the picture already. They are walking the authoritarian path. They have no experience in the observations. Okay? So that is the practice of the Anapanasati. Now you talk about martial arts. Okay? You observe this, right away 4 things. First is your physical body. The second is your mind. The third is the breathing. The fourth is the energy flow. And within mind, you know there's thought, there's awareness, there is the visualization, there is the intention. Okay? So when one sit in the meditation, right away one observe the body, okay, the breathing, the mind. Is the mind full of thoughts, or the mind is having only the awareness, or is there any intention? What you use the intention for? Do you visualize? A whole bunch of stuff in the mind. They know it in details and how stable it is. Okay? Only that way one be able to train something, achieve something. So as in Anapanasati, the minimum is that you sit in the meditation, the second you sit, you notice your body, is that tense? You want to relax it? You want to loose it up? If you loose up there, then you notice what surface is the thought will surface, and your breathing is there, and you observe. Oh, is it I follow by the I follow my my thought, or I synchronize with the breathing? Okay, I don't want to follow my thoughts, so I ignore that. I focus on my breathing. Okay, that's how they train. In martial art, that's why you need the 6 core element. You play martial arts, you play Xiu Ling Tao for example, or take a different one, Cham Kyu. Observe your body, your mind state. Are you stuck in the thinking or thought, or you use awareness and you ignore the thoughts? And then how's your breathing? Is it full body breathing? How's your energy, your chi flow? Okay, even if you don't have that, you still can have the body, mind, and breathing. And then how's your force flow? How's your momentum? Okay, so it is like the Galileo scientific, observational. It is not about authority. Okay, and obviously the people who walk the authority path do not like this. But hey, if you want to have a renaissance, you want to be a grandmaster, like those top or great engineer, great scientist, great artist in the European Renaissance, you need to walk into the scientific and the observational directions. You cannot be authoritarian, like the church at the time saying, oh, the universe, the earth is the center of the universe. So Galileo passed away 1642, 2 years before Qing dynasty captured China, or 2 years before the Ming dynasty lost the whole China, get wiped out. Okay, they all think the same. It is the scientific, observational. It is not authoritarian stuff. Okay, So I hope that you guys understand that the reason why I'm saying objective and scientific, like the book is said that this is scientific, okay? The scientific, there's a science there. It is not just simply saying it is a science. It has base on it, okay? So if one practice one Xilin Tao, according to the Hermes Zhuang, according to the science, same with the Galileo observation scientific way, one will get somewhere and one will progress. As for authoritarian, like those who believe in the earth is the center of the universe, they will do anything, try to keep their authority and their truth, but it is more than 400 years now. Today we are not going to believe that the earth is the center of universe, is it? Right? We are not going to believe the earth is the center of the universe, is it? We use iPhone today. We don't do those anymore. Why? Because of the scientific. Because we observe, we verify, we confirm, we can explain, we can repeat. So this is to share with you today.